Hey everyone, Farmer Min here. Welcome to Spectacle Island and my logging extravaganza, so to speak. Well, I'll tell you what, let's jump in here and I'll take this down to the mill and then I'll give you a little tour of what I've been up to here. Another gorgeous day here in the islands. Right now on my map, it's the last day of spring. It is 72 degrees outside and a little day for logging. I tell you what, I like that Liebherr. I think that is just the coolest thing in the world. You know, at first it gets to be pretty darn tricky on how to make it work, but when you get the hang of it, it's not so bad. I do a combination of wood chips and logging, and when one gets a little old, then you go to the other one. Yeah, another load done. I'm trying to build my money back up again so I can start buying some more fields. Here, I'll show you. If you go in here on this map, I have cut down 1,570 trees. So I played this map for, yeah, wow, I don't even want to admit that, 105 hours. So it's been a little work in progress, but I started when the map came out and play when I get a chance. I did right away do the nuggets, so I had the $1 million, so I was able to start off pretty good. But if you look at the map, I am up here on this island up here, 21. I almost got 21 completely cleared, except for the trees about, well, let's see, where would they be? Right in here? Yep. I did clear 20. I have 2 fields planted in 20. And then on the main island where the farm is, I did clear 11, 14, 12, 13, 15, and 16. And they have all been planted. And harvested once, I believe. And I did buy fields 2, 3, and 8, along with 1 which you are given. So, if you look at my growing, I've got, well, really nothing. Well, I suppose 8, 2, and 13. These are 13 here is sugarcane, which has been growing forever. We'll drive by there, but I've been waiting for that thing to get fully matured so I can harvest that. 8 and 2 over here, I believe they're corn. Yep, cornfields. So that's a look at the map. So I just about done with 21, and then I'll probably move on to the next island and do 17, 18, 19, maybe do a combination, maybe another grass field. The only grass field that I really have is down here with G1, which is what you are given to begin with. So let's head back to the farm and I'll show you around. How am I going to get there? Huh. I think I have my pickup here somewhere. No, that's at the farm too. Well, we'll see there in a little bit. Well, here we are at the farm. I do have all the animals. Matter of fact, take a look. I've got 200 sheep, 51 pigs, and 50 cows. Now, you know, because I was doing so much logging, I did these lately Junos things, which I'm going to be a hypocrite for saying, but really do not like. I think they're kind of to the Jetson-y-ish, if you want to say. I like to do it by hand, but just because I was so busy logging, I didn't want to come here. So I do have those. So, morning, Mr. Pigs. So yeah, my pigs, my sheep over here, happy campers, and of course I am playing with Seasons. I kind of had this opinion that since Seasons came out, you know, Farming Simulator 17 has literally changed, especially for console players. So to me, you know, playing without Seasons is kind of like, you know, making yourself a ham and cheese sandwich, but leaving out the ham. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Then I can understand why people would want to play without Seasons, I should say, but I don't. I play with Seasons, and I use the Paraguay Geo mod on this map just because we're kind of in the islands, so it made more sense to me. Of course, I started when the map first came out, so I didn't want to start a new save game to get the tree changes, but I'll have to live with that. That's okay. I'm certainly not going to start over and cut down another 1,500 trees. I would just go nuts. So anyways, I did install this silo system, and I've never used it because I have grown to think that being able to place grass in a silo is stupid. Lack of a better word. I mean, you can put grass into these silos, but you know, I try to do things more real life like I would do on the farm. So I haven't used it. It's probably going to go away. I think maybe what I did get it for is to put silage in. I did a load of silage down to the bunker, and yeah, that's right. I have some silage in there. So that's why. Yep. Cows. Now I did over here. I did put up this shelter, and the reason I did that is for bales. With Seasons, of course, I didn't want to lose my bales to rotting, and I couldn't really find anywhere else that would make sense. So I use this for my bales. It works out pretty good. If I use the auto loader, I can certainly just run in the auto loader trailer, or I can do it by hand, either or, depending on what kind of a mood I'm in. You know, I don't mind the auto loader trailer because, you know, of course it's not realistic. In real life, you don't just drive through your hayfield picking up bales, but it has a real life purpose, if I could say that. That yes, you do load bales on a trailer, and yes, you do unload bales on a trailer. With that mod, you're just cutting out the time. So yes, it is unrealistic, but in a sense, it is still fathomable, if I can say that. You know, some mods I don't use that are just completely, well, now I'm being a hypocrite again because I have those Lately Junos over there. But mods that are just hard to imagine. Anyways, enough of that. Go on a little tangent about mods. We get over to this area of the farm, to the barns. I'll show you what I got. My pickup truck and my fuel trailer. I'm just a big fan of this green and black together. I think it looks pretty cool. I've had all kinds of colors, and on this map I did those two. This is a case farm, as you could probably tell. Quad tracks, the Optum and the Puma and the 1455, sorry, 1455. Yep, and my combine. Little Massey trailer. I use that for pig food if I have to. Fertilizer spreader. I did use this Stara, both the granular and liquid fertilizer spreader. I kind of like that thing. I think it fits in here with the islands, the Stara, you know, what have you. My sugarcane planter, the two planters that I use on this map, and of course with my cultivator, the Horsch from the new Horsch pack. A little trailer header, my end dump, and I do have this truck here with my liquid fertilizer tank. I haven't done anything over here. I did put a grain bin down here, and the reason I did that is when I first started this map, I was doing, of course, wood chips, and let me get a little drink of my my soda here. I should say so. Actually, we say pop in my neck of the woods, pop, but some people say soda. Anyways, when I was doing wood chips, the price fell so bad that I ended up storing some, and I ended up filling the farm silo over there. So I put this one up. So I had 700,000 liters of storage wood chips that when the price had a great demand for it, then I sold it all, and that's where I got a bunch of money from to buy more equipment. Oh, I did. I forgot the little space over there. I put up another storage building, like the one here I have for the hay bales. There it is over there. I do have my sugarcane harvester, the case one. Well, kind of fits in here, and I haven't used it yet because sugarcane is taking forever to mature. So I do have that over here. Otherwise, I haven't really used this thing for anything. I guess I'm too busy logging and making fields that, you know, if you did, I don't know, wind turbines, solar panels, what have you, you know, I just haven't been too busy. So there's a harvester. I got the carts and my trailer and another semi for the sugarcane. But what I'll do here is here in the islands we built this fancy power washer drone. It's the coolest thing in the world. So I go over here and I'll just select my power washer drone and we'll zoom all the way out. There we go. So get the drone up in the air and yep, this is the farm. You know, everything's kind of, except for my two sheds, everything's kind of the same as it is when you first get it. But we go down here. Fields 11 and 12. Yep. I deforested them and planted them. This is the second crop that I am got on these two fields. You know, these two fields are kind of easy because you can, well, I shouldn't say easy, but after you deforest it, you know, the field boundary is already kind of there. So you don't actually have to, like, create one from scratch. Yeah, 11 and 12, and then, no, 11, 14, sorry. And then 12, 13, 14, 15. So here's my sugarcane, which has been sitting here forever. One day maybe I'll be able to harvest it. You know, the sugarcane's funny, you know, in seasons because you plant it and it shows up as harvested, you know, on the map when you go to this, oops, not that, when you go to this map here, because it was interesting. I planted sugarcane in 3. See, sugarcane is planted there, but when it first starts, it shows up harvested, and then eventually it goes into the growing stages. Ah, now I lost my drone. Now we'll get back there. Okay, let's see, where was I? Sugarcane. Yep, sugarcane field. Across the road, got all this cleared off. I got a cornfield in here now. The first time I did this, I had soybeans in here. So we'll swing by here. Yep. Here's the bear. Oh, I guess you don't hear the bear when you're flying the drone. That's too bad. And you don't know. There's the bear. So, the last two fields in this island, right here. That's where 1,500 trees come from, is all this. And finally here. Yep. Now we'll take a quick zoom over to the other island. This island I haven't really started on, and I'm not so sure what I'm going to do. So, you know, a lot of deforestation choices here. But this one I'm just wrapping up, as you can see from the video. Is I did this side of the road, which where we started the video. So all I have left really is this little group along here. I guess I got more than I thought I did. But there's a ridge in here, if you look right here. So I don't know, zoom down, you can see the ridge. So I don't know if I'll leave that ridge in there with a couple trees on top just for some different character instead of having it all be one open space. I don't know, but we'll see from there. The other side of the road, I did leave some trees. You know, I didn't take all the trees out. These non-supported trees I absolutely can't stand. But I did find out that if you cut it down with a chainsaw first, and then use that new black sheep modding, is it called a Ribor? That works. Cat's me out there. So I do have one field here. I did leave a little bit of trees in the middle just to break it up a little bit. And more sugarcane planted here. So that's how I did that. You know, there's no set field in here, so you're creating it from own, you know. And then you try to get your thing lined up where you're going to get a straight line, so it, you know, if you do get a worker, it works easy. So I played around with that a little bit, but you know, as you can see from the lines in the field, you know, one goes off that way and the other one goes off that way, so that's okay. Now, if we went back to the last island where the Sealy Pea farm is, like I said, always start on the other end. So one we do start off with. That's my second crop in there. And then, yeah, I haven't really done anything. Oh, I do have some equipment here. Oh, yeah, all the, I have, well, my seed and fertilizer tender and my mowing equipment. I haven't cut down. There's barrels here. I haven't cut down. Is it this tree? There's a couple of trees. Maybe it's that tree, or it could be one of the trees over here. Maybe that one. That will get rid of that, but I haven't done that yet. So yeah, so I do have my hay and grass and silage equipment. Totally forgot. I had a bunch of bales here that were fermenting. Huh, totally forgot about that. I was either gonna sell them or whatever. So then I did buy, let's see, what did I buy? Yeah, 2 here. I did buy field 2. That I haven't harvested yet, and along with 8. I bought them in this stage. I just fertilized them. They have corn in them. I think I'm going to do a silage harvest. And then 3, I did buy and harvest and planted, excuse me, planted sugarcane. But, you know, it's still staying in the harvested stage. It does that for a while. So eventually when I build up money, I'll just keep buying the rest of these and probably finish this map when I own all these fields. You know, it's hard to say, because do I just keep going until I have the last island cleared and made fields? I don't know. You know, I just like to monkey around with it every once in a while. Like I said, I got a lot of hours on here, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have the energy to to do another island and deforest it and make fields, but we'll see. You know, it depends on how many new maps come out. It's kind of the thing. So you play a map, you know, and then you get sick of it and nothing comes out, so you keep playing it. But then maybe you put it away for a little while and then come back to it after a while. So I can do that. You know, you don't have to delete it. But yeah. So that's just a little thing of Spectacle Island. I thought I'd give you a little tour of it, using that Liebherr thing, the Liebherr excavator. I like that. I think it's pretty cool. I am better at that than I am with a telehandler and some sort of forks on them. I know log forks are very hard to use in the telehandler. Manure fork is much easier to use. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it does. So, anyways, yep. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. I did sell the greenhouses and the beehives. I just was too busy with logging and getting field stuff done. I didn't have any time to pay attention to that. So I did get rid of them. Yep. Any other secrets I can tell you? No, I think that's about it. Well, thanks for joining me. Having a little look at Spectacle Island. If you liked the video, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing. Appreciate that. But other than that, from Spectacle Island, have yourself a great day and keep her between the ditches.